It's a new day, and it's Valentine's Day. Y'all, I wish everybody in the chat and these amazing men a very happy Valentine's Day with their spouses. And welcome in everybody. Everybody, welcome in. It's Hump Day.
Hump Day!
And I wonder if that has anything to do with Valentine's Day.
Today it does.
Oh, okay.
They just happen to be in the same day today.
Oh, okay.
We'll be lined up for it.
Well, now.
I didn't hear the newsman make that connection. Wow.
It's a connection.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome in to the morning show.
Welcome in to Go Live Together. We are your morning team. I am Jeremy. This is Cheryl. Up top is Eddie. And behind that logo is Scott. Good morning. And if you are here for the replay, first of all, thank you guys so much. You guys get hearts today. You guys get hearts. Team replay.
Everybody gets hearts.
Yes, everybody gets hearts. And but for those of you that are here right now, good morning and welcome in. Traveling with Tinkerbell has made it in.
Good morning.
Yep.
And how is that baby doing?
I know, right? And she says, good morning, everyone. Wishing you all a happy Valentine's Day. Stay warm. It's a cold day in Florida, 48 degrees.
How is it that cold in Florida? I tell you,
man, they're staying consistent with the cold weather. It ain't going nowhere. Next up in the chat is Yo, Brooklyn in the house. Y'all hit that like button. Eddie Lugo Studios has made it in. Good morning.
Viva la raza.
That's right. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And they say good morning, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day to all the couples out there today on this Hump Wednesday.
And all the single folk, too.
I know, right? They also said it is a -1 degree Fahrenheit, but feels like -11 and freezing fog this morning.
Oh, wow. Sorry about that.
Go out and break that fog. Wonder if you have to break through it to walk through it.
I don't know.
Because it's frozen fog.
Cold fog.
Next up in the chat is none other than Cruising is Fun Anytime.
It's me.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
Good morning. Kathy Mills, we got the
memo.
We got the memo, and believe it or not, we are all in red today because it is Valentine's Day. We wanted to give an ode to the holiday. Bamanola Adventures. Morning, Jeremy and Cheryl, from the greatest cruise ship ever, the Carnival Jubilee that sailed away from Galveston.
Going on the Jubilee?
Yes.
He was trying to do pier runners yesterday, and I think they got one. And then he just loop, and he had to go away.
Oh, okay.
He was doing good yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, snap. Here goes First Lady herself. Elizabeth has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning, Elizabeth.
Hey. Papi Chulo says good morning.
Papa Chulo.
Yes. Scott Smith, driving and listening. Good morning.
Good morning.
Traveling with Tinkerbell says 5 days till cruise day.
There
it is. Hey, we got a graphic in this morning.
Yes, we
This
did.
man did not disappoint.
I listen. It was quick and dirty. So
no, I see that.
It was quick and dirty.
Quick and dirty
on Hump Day.
On Hump Day, I think Friday's theme should be quick and dirty. Yeah. Friday after dark. That sounds good. All right. Will G says, morning all, working and listening 3 days until the Carnival breeze. It's a breeze.
Oh. And you know that traffic is going to be bad down here.
I really gotta fight my own mind every time I hear that old well, you got mail.
You got mail?
Because I have something I say to myself after everything I hear about it. Anyway, keep going.
Tinkerbell says the baby is a month old. She is doing great. Thank you.
All right.
Oh my gosh, I thought she'd be like ready for college already.
I know, right?
You
Danny
know,
D, the spectacular supporter, has made it in. Good morning.
Good
she's an angel. Danny is an angel.
Well, she says, hey, beautiful Cheryl, troublemaker, beep, beep, Eddie, banana Jeremy, Scott, trouble, butter toast.
Butter
Wow.
toast.
Here we go. Mike and Rihanna asked a question. Did you all hear about the big storm that hit Coco Cay the other day where they had to evacuate the island?
All news, buddy.
Yeah, I mean that was the storm that caused us to miss 2 ports. That was the storm that caused the it was, well, I'm trying to remember, was it Carnival Magic? So one of the ships or whatever to like destroy the dock at in Ocho Rios, and I mean everybody. Grand Cayman was completely shut down. There was no ships that went in there. Same storm. Definitely was not fun. So,
okay. Well, here's Tanisha with the day of the day. She says, good morning. Happy Ash Wednesday, Valentine's Day, National Ferris Wheel Day, and National Organ Donor Day. 9 more days, and Jubilee, I will run into your ship arms. Aw. That's cute.
But you're going to have so much to do on this ship, and so many places to eat.
Well, I don't know if you heard, but Carnival is building another one.
Number 4.
2027.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
The astute tourist has made it in. What's up, Jimmy?
Hey.
Jimmy.
Good morning. And let's see, Midlife Travels have made it in. Good morning.
What's up?
What's up?
It says, happy Valentine's Day. Good morning. It is 31 degrees with a high of 66 today in Southeast Oklahoma. 3 days until the Carnival Jubilee.
Wow.
Oh, man.
They're
You're
going to
be
be
on there with other people. You know that.
Yeah, and Tanisha also.
Yep.
You're going to be on there. So, look for everybody that's in this chat.
Yeah, I think somebody else was coming down for the naming ceremony too.
Amanda.
Oh, yeah, Amanda. Yeah.
And Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, we are all caught up in the chat. And what I want to do today is kind of a reverse thing. Scott has a question for everybody, and I believe it is important that we ask this early today. That way we can get everybody in the chat's response. And he says, none other than, how will you spend your Valentine's Day?
yeah, so mine won't be anything special because it's a yacht club. So that was kind of like our early Valentine's for each other. So anyway, so we'll probably just, like I'll be working, my wife's working. She already got me this really great card, and I bought her this really great card too, but unfortunately didn't show up. So, but anyway, so my wife got me this really great card that is a love pop card. So when you open it up, it comes.
Look at that. Look.
Nice.
Yep.
And then on the front of the pizza box, it's it says Cupid's Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. My camera's like, what do you want me to focus on?
It got on it.
So anyway, so she got me this really great card, and of course, there's a personalized message in here that I'm not sharing with anybody else. But anyway, but yeah, otherwise, and then we'll have dinner tonight and stuff like that. So nothing special this time on the specific day, just because we kind of already did it a few days ago on a cruise. So.
Did it on a cruise.
Oh, that'll work. Eddie?
Could you be Scott? Could you be more specific? What do you mean by did it?
Did it on a cruise. I picked that
Celebrated Valentine's Day in yeah. Moving on.
Let's get specific, Eddie.
I'm gonna wait for Alice to show up from work. Let her relax, let her chill out. Which she says, so what's for dinner? Let's get in the car. We're gonna go take a drive. So
okay.
Yeah, no idea where we're going.
All right. Babe.
Well, now we're here alone.
No kids.
Did
somebody say no kids?
No kids.
Okay. Yeah, they're at school.
So The sky's the limit.
So that means I'll be cooking today, right? Yes, that's what I plan on doing, is cooking for my wife. That way we can have a nice romantic lunch, since, you know, we have to reverse the thing. We can't wait until this evening because then the kids will be here. So yes, we are going to have a home cooked lunch for Valentine's Day.
Candlelight and everything.
How about that?
Yeah.
Candles?
Yeah.
Ooh. With the heater on and all that.
Yes.
My goodness. Jimmy says he likes your glasses.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Mayhem and Miracles has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Masha.
And yeah, everybody in the chat, let us know how will you spend your Valentine's Day? That is the question of the day. I wanted to get that in a little early. Okay, well, here we go. This one is very easy for me. Laissez le bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is our motto in Louisiana. We like to let the good times roll. And if you show up for dinner, you will not be disappointed. Sea Leg Journeys has come in. Happy Valentine's Day, Chet.
Yes.
Welcome. Good morning. And
Marjorie.
Marjorie's in the house?
Yes.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
where?
just passed her.
That's Mayhem and Miracles.
No, go down.
Wait a minute. Hang on. I'm scrolling, y'all.
Scrolling, yo.
Yeah.
It's a little hump day today.
Good morning, Marjorie.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah. Elizabeth, it says it's not after dark, Eddie.
Oh.
Who says anything about after dark?
You needed clarity on hump day, good sir.
Mm.
So today's a spicy day.
Here we go. Leonard Family Fun says our anniversary was Sunday and Valentine's Day is today. We typically cruise for our anniversary and Valentine's, so we save the special stuff for the cruise. Rather save all the funds for the cruise.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, we've been cruising lately. We've been cruising for our anniversary, and we will be doing so again this year on the MSC Divina.
And Tanisha said she knew what you meant by the sky's the limit.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what we're doing in June for our anniversary. Also,
And the Nostradamus says showed up here. The astute tourist says, I sense a nooner in your future, Jeremy.
Mm.
Can you talk about me? Bam!
Well, welcome to the early version of After Dark.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Danny D said,
sun is setting out there.
Danny D said, doing nothing. It's just me and my mom. But I wish my big bro and his girlfriend a happy Valentine's Day. That'll work. Midlife says, we will celebrate on the Jubilee.
Oh, yes.
Sea Leg Journey says, I'll be making videos today. I think I'm gonna crank out a couple of them today too. I'm not sure, but let's say, yeah. Jimmy says Valentine's brings a new meaning to Hump Day. Hee hee.
Yeah.
Danny D says, "Don't get frisky, Eddie."
Mm.
What do you? Get your.
Oh my God, Billy. Yep. I guess we could. Yeah. My Valentine's Day is too XXX rated to tell.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Oh,
He goes outside. Check this out. He goes outside in his shorts. He takes a blanket and put it over his lawnmower machine.
Yeah.
He cleans it and wash it. And he's filming it. That's how
man.
it gets.
That
Like,
must go on
like
a
that
different
old Carl's Jr. commercial with with Paris Hilton, like watching the 68 Camaro in the barn and stuff.
Instead of eating the burger, he's going like this, all soapy and stuff all over his machine.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
He's
Terrible.
sticking his tail, and then on the back of his back, oh, Charlie Bowling Tole Bourroulet stuff in his back.
Yeah. Mayhem and Miracle says, daughter and I made cranberry muffins and 2 loaves of bread.
Ooh.
Homemade bread. Gotta love it.
Homemade bread.
Yum, yum, bring it.
Yes.
The whole house smells good.
Jimmy said he's working today. Hey, that'll work.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
we are too. We're working right now.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Jimmy says, Billy, I just had a visual. Yikes, my eyes. Yep, same thing. Danny D says, ouch, my eyes, Billy. You hurt them, man. You hurt them. Oh, there we go. Eddie, you messed up the surprise. See, he was going to do that. Well, aside from all of that, I believe it is time for us to show you this. Whoever is in town today. I don't think we have anybody in town today. We got a fueling barge traveling. No, I don't see anybody out there, but those are the ferries that I keep telling everybody about. They got it zoomed up so good you can see the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, so let's go to the Marina Cam and check and see if anybody is in town today. Nope. Okay. Everybody's out on their boats too. Look at all them empty slips.
Yeah.
Yep. They're out fishing today. So let's check in with the cruise ship tracker and see where everybody is. The Carnival Breeze is in Cozumel. The Dream is in Half Moon Cay. The Jubilee is in Mahogany Bay. The Prima is in Cozumel. The Regal Princess is in Costa Maya. The Harmony of the Seas is in Roatan. And the Voyager of the Seas is at sea. Everybody's gone.
Yeah.
That'll work doing that Valentine's Day thing. If you are here on the island like we are, freezing over here, we are waking up to 52 degrees with 71% humidity and partly cloudy. If you are coming in to town this evening, it is going to be 62 degrees with 67% humidity and mostly cloudy. So you can count on some cloud cover today. Won't be too hot.
Mm-mm. Oh, it's 30 what?
33.
Hot diggity dog.
Nice.
No, not nice.
Canadian Family Life has made it in. Good morning.
Did you finish the blowing of the snow, Scott?
Yesterday's snow was so heavy. I mean, like the heaviest snow I've seen in a while. Obviously it took my tree limbs out.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very difficult to blow it. So it was more kind of like shoving the snowblower through it while the snowblower just kind of like barely spit the snow out because it was so heavy it couldn't even throw it.
Oh, wow.
But I did do that. And then, of course, I'll have to wait until it's a little warmer and that most of the snow is gone before I get the chainsaw out. And I will try to accommodate my co-host's requests by filming the chainsawing of the down.
Yes.
Okay.
Lumberjack Scott on the way in 2054. All right. Hey, Bruce has made it in. Ocean Travel. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And let's see. Bamanola says, got to get ready to get off the ship in 30 minutes. Catch you later. We are in Roatan. That will work right there. I don't know. You guys are going to have an awesome time.
Yes.
The Leonard Family Fun says, cool. 34 degrees here in Birmingham.
Ooh.
Rooted in Essential Oils is driving and listening. Good morning.
Good morning.
And okay, so we are all caught up in the chat, and y'all know what that means. It is now time for Jeremy to struggle with words. Welcome to Jeremy Goes Bananas. This is a segment of the show where I attempt to read straight through what happened on this day in history. Today is Wednesday, February 14th, 2024. And on this day in 1760, Richard Allen, founder of the African Methodist Episcopal Church, was born in Philadelphia. In 1766, Thomas Malthus, the English economist and demographer, best known for his theory that population growth will always tend to outrun the food supply and should be checked by stern limits on reproduction, is believed to have been born this day. In 1779, Captain James Cook was killed by Hawaiians in a dispute over the theft of a cutter. In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell applied for a patent for the telephone. In 1894, American entertainer Jack Benny, whose unusual comedic method and expert timing made him a legendary success in radio and television, was born. In 1920, with the establishment of women's suffrage in the United States, Carrie Chapman Catt formed the League of Women Voters in Chicago. In 1929, members of Al Capone's gang of bootleggers massacred a rival gang ran by George Moran in Chicago during the Prohibition era. In 1946, the first general-purpose high-speed electronic digital computer, the ENIAC, electronic numerical integrator and computer, was demonstrated to the public by its creators, J. Pesper Eckert Jr., and John W. Mauchly. Bananas. In 1946, American dancer, choreographer, and actor Gregory Hines, a major figure in the revitalization of tap dancing in the late 20th century, was born. In 1991, the psychological thriller The Silence of the Lambs was released in American theaters, widely regarded as a classic, and won 5 Academy Awards, including the Best Picture for actor, actress, and director.
Mm-hmm.
In 2005, Steve Chen, Chad Hurley, and Jawed Karim registered YouTube, a website for sharing videos. It would become hugely popular, with more than 1 billion unique users visiting the site every month.
So 2005?
2005. In 2018, amid scandals and corruption allegations, South African President Jacob Zuma resigned and was later replaced by Cyril Ramaphosa. And today is Valentine's Day, the feast of Saint Valentine, a priest and physician who was martyred about 270 CE in Rome. And the tradition of exchanging greetings of love on Valentine's Day is based on the legend that Valentine had signed a letter to his jailer's daughter, with whom he had fallen in love, from your Valentine, unquote. And that will do it for On This Day in History.
Not too bad.
That goes bananas.
That's right, Hannah.
Miss my baby.
Yeah, that's one of my Valentines right there. She cute.
He went bananas.
That's right. Oh, JC has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up?
And he's en route to Las Vegas.
Oh, wow.
That'll work.
Ross is also en route to Las Vegas.
Yes.
Mhm. Be careful with all of your travels.
Mm-hmm.
See, now here is a special Valentine for Cheryl today.
Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
God.
Oh, I screamed.
See, look, he's doing kisses. He's kissing. He's kissing the sidewalk, but
Hey, Jeremy, Cheryl's back there. Turn around. Go left.
All right, it's over.
Yes. And we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Scott to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
Yes.
Dude, there's Scott. Bananas.
And iguanas.
That too.
Okay, I have another sound effect to play.
Yahoo!
Carnival to expand fleet orders new XL class cruise ship.
Mm.
So it says here, Carnival Cruise Lines is embarking on an ambitious expansion of its cutting-edge XL class fleet with the construction of a new state-of-the-art cruise ship. The forthcoming vessel, designed as a sister ship to the acclaimed Carnival Jubilee, delivered in 2023, is poised to make its grand entrance into the fleet in 2027, making another milestone in the Carnival maritime history.
Mm.
The new edition, which spans approximately 344 meters and boasts a gross tonnage of 180,000, is set to enhance the cruising experience for over 6,400 guests. So since Carnival Jubilee's addition to the fleet, speculation has been building that Carnival Corporation is adding a new ship after leaked reports showed potential XL class orders at the Fincantieri shipyard. Carnival Cruise Line's latest edition is poised to offer expansive staterooms, multiple dining options ranging from casual eateries to fine dining restaurants and entertainment venues catering to all ages. The ship will also feature Carnival's signature attraction, including water parks, sports courts, and wellness centers. But Jeremy only cares about the signature attraction.
Right.
In line with Carnival's commitment to sustainability, the new ship will be powered by LNG, or liquid natural gas, significantly reducing its carbon footprint by reducing emissions of sulfur dioxide, nitrous oxide, and particulate matter. The ship's design will also incorporate energy-efficient systems. Carnival Cruise Line currently operates 3 XL class ships: Mardi Gras, Celebration, and Jubilee, delivered in 2020. The first ship in North America to be powered by LNG and introduce the world's first ever roller coaster at sea. Mardi Gras has a capacity of 6,500 passengers and 2,000 crew and weighs 808 gross tons. Celebration, positioned in the port of Miami, accommodates 5,374 passengers and 1,735 crew, and was launched in 2022. And of course, we all know about the Jubilee, launched in
Texas.
Yes,
in
right.
2023, which holds 5,374 passengers and 1,257 crew. So Christine Duffy went on to say, as the world's most popular cruise line, this ship enables us to continue the growth of our incredible fleet as we welcome our loyal guests back to cruising more frequently and attract new to cruise guests to experience all that Carnival Cruise has to offer. Yes, if you have never been on a cruise before and you're choosing Carnival, please pick an XL class ship so that you can get that party started right. So the ship is being built by Meyer Werft at the Fincantieri shipyard. Additionally, the group operates 3 other shipyards in Finland and Germany. So that is great news. Now, if you head over to John Heald's Facebook page, you'll see a very popular post on there right now asking the question, where should Carnival home port the 4th XL class ship? And of course, there's all kinds of responses, but the only response that is ever going to make me happy is New York. Okay. Yep. You've got one in Port Canaveral, you've got one in Galveston, you've got one in Miami. Now it's time to put one in New York City. So, because if XL can get under Verrazano, if Oasis can get under Verrazano, XL can definitely get underneath it. The infrastructure is there and everything else. So it's time to bring XL to New York. And if it does, I think you'll see the muster drill sailing some more Carnival cruises for sure. So moving on, Canadian port foresees record cruise traffic in 2024. Canadian port officials are forecasting record cruise calls in Halifax and Sydney, Nova Scotia, when the 2024 cruise season weighs anchor in Nova Scotia. The Port of Sydney has 115 calls scheduled for 2024, beginning on April 7th. And during the summer months, the busiest season in Canada, a 17% increase of calls is expected compared to 2023. Sydney will see 7 ships make their inaugural visit in 2024. The port, located on Cape Breton Island, receives regular visits by vessels from Oceania, MSC, Holland, Princess, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, and more. Cape Breton is an incredibly beautiful island destination, and our reputation among cruise passengers is what continues to drive our success and our ability to generate significant economic benefit for our community. The forecasted numbers for the port of Halifax are even stronger. Cunard Line's Queen Mary 2 will visit Halifax twice in 2024, including an overnight stay on Canada Day, July 1st, 2024. Wow, Canada Day, really? Overall, 203 cruise calls are expected, with 11 vessels making inaugural visits during the summer months. Traffic forecast is to increase 35.7% over 2023 numbers. The 2024 season will run longer and see ships visits spread out across 8 months. We know Nova Scotia is a top-tier travel destination, and we look forward to sharing that with the visits to our shores this year. To accommodate the double-digit growth in traffic, the Port of Halifax is working on infrastructure improvements to allow tender operations so that ships can bring passengers on ashore on days when the berths are full. So among the cruise lines regularly visiting Halifax is MSC, Holland, Norwegian, Princess, Viking, Royal Caribbean, and Silver Seas. Queen Mary 2's visit to Halifax are part of several transatlantic crossings for the ship. The vessel pays her calls on July 1st and September 25th. A 30-night crossing on Queen Mary 2 includes several other Canadian ports of call, including Quebec City and Sydney, Nova Scotia. So Canada's growth in cruise traffic really shouldn't come as a big surprise. The country has more than 900 harbors and ports across its coastline, the world's largest, at more than 151,000 miles. Vancouver, often the start of many Alaskan cruises during the summer months, is the largest cruise port in Canada. More than 300 ships make scheduled stops at the Pacific port. So it's very exciting news. I absolutely love Halifax. I've only been to Halifax once. I've been to Sydney twice. Sydney is a small town. There's not a lot to do there, but scenically it is very beautiful, and the people are incredibly friendly and welcoming. I've had just the most amazing conversations on my 2 visits to Sydney with locals. Both times the locals initiating conversation with me, and very happy to, carry that conversation. Just really friendly people, a great place to visit. So if you get a chance to go on a Canadian cruise or New England, Canada, chances are it will go to Sydney or Halifax, or possibly even both. So.
And that's the way the news goes.
That's right. That's
That was
right.
good news.
Yeah, it was. Rob with Cruise Brothers has made it in. Hello. Good morning.
What's up?
And cruising on the high seas.
And travel.
Saying what's up to Rob. And I think I saw somebody else slip in here. But first, there is a question of the day. Do any of you decorate your cabin doors? And if so, do you purchase already made items or do you create your own?
Both for me.
Mm-hmm.
Both.
So we do both. Like my wife is really big on that. In fact, she had like 4 different things. I think I showed it to my co-hosts or whatever when I went live on Friday night, or maybe when I came out of my cabin, I showed everybody on the live. So you can go check that out if you want. But she always makes some, and she's even purchased a couple and then altered them a little bit or whatever to, kind of be a little bit more personalized. In fact, this last time we were on Yacht Club, we had to move 3 times. And somebody in the group for our sailing on Facebook, I guess somehow they were able to track my wife down in the group or whatever. and they had asked her what happened to us, because they said one of the highlights of their morning was coming back to their room and seeing all of our signs and stuff all over the door. And then one day they came back and they were gone.
Right.
And they were like, but the cruise is not over. So they're like, what happened? So so she was able to explain it to her or whatever. So they had a nice conversation about it. So
Eddie, do you decorate your door? And if so, do you use homemade stuff or store-bought stuff?
We usually do both. Alice usually does a sign with our names on it so that it is very easy to find. I think this on the Prima, she did a logo. A sticky item sign that were with our logos on it, and with a big Prima picture in it, so you guys were easy to find it. And lucky this time, I didn't get any pineapples on it. Even though I get blamed for pineapples in other ships and other cruises when other creators are in it, I didn't get any on my door, or did I put any on anybody's door? So there were some pineapples around, but
Yes.
not on any of our doors. So
I know. Listen, some people might say that during that Prima cruise, that the muster drill had one of his infamous remote cameras, possibly stationed outside of Eddie's room. You just never know.
hey, you know, yeah.
You could go back to one of our lives from the ship or whatever and check that out and make the decision and determination yourself. I don't.
That's right.
If
Yep.
the pineapple was on Eddie's door or not.
I know we saw an upright one on our floor, but then whenever I went to the studio solo lounge with Scott, we saw one that was upside down. Same pineapple, just inverted.
You did, and listen, and I saw that same that same thing, exact same one, on multiple people's doors on different floors and stuff throughout that entire cruise. So it must have been a group or something. But
yeah, they must have got a good group rate. All right. Mike at Randall's Adventure says, do you all think Carnival will ever build a massive ship similar to Royal's Icon of the Seas?
No.
Yeah, no.
But this is what I do believe, though, and it's inevitable, and it's just a matter of time before we actually get the official notice of it. There are many ports that are super popular that the cruise lines are never about to give up, even though that they're not probably, they're not like Port Canaveral and Miami and stuff like that. So they're not big ports, but they are consistent, popular ports, such as Baltimore. And Tampa, I think, is another one. And so what all the lines eventually are they're going to have to trash their older, smaller ships. So they're going to have, since the trend is always build bigger, badder, better, right? They're going to have to come back to the drawing board and design a smaller ship that can be sailed from those markets.
Yeah.
That that is obviously new. Right, because they're going to have to build it brand new. And I really think it's an amazing opportunity for the lines to really show how they can innovate and just build these smaller ships with a huge wow factor, where they, use all of the ingenuity and, innovation of today's capabilities to really build an incredibly small ship that can get in underneath those bridges and service those ports, but that will be so amazing and so exciting that it will probably increase the normal traffic or the normal cruising flow for those ports, and do for the cruise lines what they want, which is to make them more cha-ching. Yeah. So I think that's what will happen, and I think at some point, the idea of, okay, what's the next biggest ship we're going to build? It has to be at least put aside for a moment so that they can focus on, let's design this really incredible smaller ship so that we can keep sailing from some of those popular ports.
Yep. And Cruising on the High Seas and Travel says, I know how Cheryl will be spending her Valentine's Day with me, Lucky, as she loves me. Lucky says, what's up? Yep. And here's Marjorie. She says, ocean travel.
Oh, shit. Who almost said something?
After dark, ladies and gentlemen. Marjorie says, ocean travel, be my Valentine. Hi and good morning.
Don't worry, Cheryl. The Union Rep will give you a pass today.
Okay. I did. I'll have dreams, y'all.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And any fin is possible. Yes. I was in somebody else's chat last night. I think it was Tinkerbell's chat, and one of our viewers asked me in the chat if all of us could wear red. So I put the message out, and everybody got the memo. So yeah, we're all in red today for Valentine's Day.
Oh Lord! Oh, I almost said a
James Cantonese says Eddie does pineapple doors.
Oh no!
Yep.
No, I don't. But the assumption is that I do. So
right
on the bloggers, I took the blame. But
Midlife Travel says we have a specialized banner for our cabin door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do too.
And unfortunately now there will be no ducks coming from me either. Tinkerbell was talking about it last night that apparently Carnival now would allow ducks, but you cannot put a card to it or your name or anything because it's advertising yourself. Right. Solicitation. So I say, well,
no more ducks.
Yes, that's it for ducks then. Yep. I mean, supposedly they're not gonna publicize the whole thing, but there's always somebody's gonna complain about something.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, hello, I mean, if you put your name with it, you're letting the person know, and sometimes they go on Facebook and say thank you to such and such for leaving the ducky behind and stuff like that. And employees get them; they love it. Now you can't even put your name on it. I mean,
yep. Rooted in Essential Oil says, I will decorate my door with pre-made things. It makes it easier to find your cabin too. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
I saw a post, I think, I'm trying to remember, it was a recent cruise of ours. It might have been when I was on Anthem. Somebody complained in the group that they witnessed an older woman get one of their ducks that they left on the ship, and they heard her say, I'm going to take this home to my grandson. And they were like just losing their mind about it in the group because they were like, she's basically stealing my duck. And then everybody came back and said, well, you're putting the darn thing out so that somebody can get it, right?
Right.
So
giving them away.
Deal. And they were just, like losing their mind about it. And I'm thinking to myself, that's the problem, in everything that we do on a cruise ship, because somebody is always going to have a problem with it. Somebody has a problem with what somebody else is wearing in the dining room. Somebody has a problem that they put something out on the curb, but then somebody came and took it, and it's, it starts, sometimes it just really drives me crazy.
Yep. Yeah. James says Cindy won't put talking pineapples on Eddie's door. LOL.
That's you could put all the pineapples you want. We'll be in the paradise. You could. I mean, let me tell you, in the glory, somebody that's here in the chat, apparently that day they were a little bit too hyperventilated, and they were too hydrated, over the limit. So they brought a sign with a big pineapple on it, and they put it on my door. So he thought. But when me and Alice got back to the cabin that night, we saw the sign on the neighbor's door, and I went like, I know I've seen that sign before somewhere, but I can say, well, that is new. That wasn't there 2 nights ago, and I tend to find out that later the person said, oh, I put a pineapple on your door. So like, not on my door,
right? On the neighbor's door.
Wow. I didn't say the neighbor's either. I said, not on my door.
Leonard Family Fun says, I am decorating our door for the first time, purchasing some items from my favorite store, Amazon, and hoping for the best. I will share the final look if it does not look too bad.
All right.
Mm.
Cheryl's gonna get her paradise door ready. So
You better
Oh
believe
yeah,
it.
we already got 2 paradise signs ready.
And
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there you go.
And rooted in essential oils, we always do. Yes, we advertise our channel on the cabin door. We have giveaway lanyards. We have all kind of stuff on our doors.
Yeah.
So when the doors are magnetic, I found out the hard way that the Prima didn't have magnetic doors. So we couldn't have done it even if we brought things to do it with.
That's probably going to be the next complaint. Putting your stuff on the door now,
Yeah.
That's what I say, Eddie. I agree.
Somebody's going to
That's going to be the next thing.
Yep. All righty. Well, we are all caught up in the chat, and we keep on talking about this paradise thing. But first, Mike and Rihanna says Rihanna just did another order from Temu, Cheryl.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Temu.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
I haven't shopped since the
250.
All right.
7 days countdown.
Nice. Very nice.
Yes, the Jubilee should have magnetic doors because all of the other ones do. So speaking of that cruise, let's see if we can get Eddie to share the details of this cruise. Yes,
it's not a secret anymore, Eddie.
Yeah, and it's Hump Day. Let's get it.
Hump Day. Valentine's Day.
On the Carnival Paradise. Humpy. Yes. October 28th, 2024. It's a Monday, not a Wednesday. We're living out of Tampa, Florida, on our way down to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman for a 6-day cruise out of Tampa. We're going to be there the weekend. Me and Alice will be there on Saturday, hanging out, having a great time, enjoying the weekend in Tampa. Hopefully, we'll be greeting everybody that comes in early, and we'll get together. Tinkerbell is going to be preparing some empanadillas for me only, not for anybody else. She's going to be part of the cruise also. James Catanese here is also part of it. You guys, all of us, we're all going to be there. I believe that Ross from Orange County blog will be there also. We have maybe Scott from Construction Cruise might pop in with his aunt June and Brady. They might be there, all 3 of them. Also, and many other people we are coming in also. I have 4 cabins available, so get your fingers ready and call Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel. Let him know that you want to get a cabin for the Carnival Paradise in October 28th. You want to be part of this? There's a Facebook group where you could go check out. There's some area with prices for hotels nearby. There's also a shirt already designed, put in there. And please get in touch with me. Let me know any questions you have, or get in touch with Bruce so you can put your deposit down and pay your cabin by July of this year. So you still got another 5 months to get your money together, and come have some fun with all of us. And even we're trying to get Keith here to come along also. So it'd be all 4 of us there, and Across the Waves group there also, because Alice is gonna be there with me. Bruce is gonna be there also. So come on, Keith, let's get you in it too. So Kathy Mills will be there too, and a few others. So it's gonna be an excellent cruise. So pay attention to this video.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
And here's something for our cruise future right here. It says NCL Escape does not allow you to decorate your door.
Wow. See?
Mm. And Marjorie says, Danny D, will you be my Valentine and never be alone? That'll work. Rooted in Essential Oil says 32 days until the magic. I know you're going to enjoy that.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, because it's a dream class and we have decorated our doors on all the carnival sailings, this should have magnetic doors. If not, the wall right next to it does. And James.
It's mine and Alice first NCL cruise.
Yep. James says you have 249 days to talk about it. Cruise with Keith has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Keith.
What's up?
That's right. That's right. Yes. Danny D, we always appreciate you coming in and being a super supporter that you are.
Yes.
In super trouble, too.
And let's see.
No.
We got another
654 days.
Yep, to the Norwegian Joy. I believe this is the rock and roll tribute cruise. If you want more information about that, I think Ross is the contact on that one, ain't it?
And Bruce.
Ross and Bruce? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, get in touch with one of them if you want to be a part of that.
You can talk to Mike from Mike and Rihanna. You can talk to me about it. You can talk to Bruce about it. Ross, right. We all involved in it. So, but Ross and Bruce are the main key holders on this whole thing.
Well, apparently, let's see. Danny D says, Eddie, that's you, trouble. Even Alice and Cheryl agrees with.
Don't be putting that on me, Danny.
Because Danny is an angel.
Yeah.
I don't know where. Angel cake. No.
Perhaps. Let's just find out who is coming on for the remainder of the day on YouTube and see if we can figure this puzzle out.
So, following us, like always, at 11 o'clock in the morning will be a moment in the war with Mr. Darion. I believe that Mayhem and Miracles might be on today, sometime around noontime, or whenever she feels like getting on. At 1 p.m. Eastern will be Roy and Becky's Travels. 7 p.m. to 9 will be Edna's World and Controversial Cruising, followed by 8 p.m. Internet at Fun, DNG Explorers, Full Blown Country, Live with Mountain Folks, and there will not be Across the Waves tonight since they are skipping the night off because this day, something about Valentine's Day. So we'll see what happens with that. And there might be other people live right after that, but it should be a slow night since the holiday that we're having today. So no matter what you're doing, enjoy it.
Hump day.
Yep.
Hump day. Let's talk about it.
I don't typically get a little worried when I see a Facebook notification that says Eddie Lugo has tagged you in a post.
Right.
Doing this morning.
Until now.
Okay.
Thanks, Eddie. Thanks. Really appreciate that one.
From your best borough.
Yes.
In New York City.
Yeah. Yep. That's my favorite New York borough. You're right.
I found that on my memories this morning. I said, oh, man. I got to send it to somebody here. Is he going to love it?
All righty. Well, cool beans. I believe that.
Hey, there's only one thing better than angels.
Yes.
Oh, I screamed again.
Too late.
Miami iguanas.
They fall from the trees when they
listen. I continue to be surprised about Miami. Right. So last time I was in Miami, in November when we were I was on MSC Maravilla. And we stopped in Miami. We were the only ship there that day. And I got off the ship and I decided I was going to walk from the port over across the bridge to Bayside. I took an Uber back, but I walked over. Mm-hmm. So when I was walking through all the parking garages and all the empty port buildings, I discovered that there is a massive, if you can call it a massive flock of chickens that live in the parking garage at the port of Miami.
Nice.
I mean, a big, huge flock, and there had to be at least 25 of them, right?
Oh, we got a special request. Hang on. I got this coming right now. Matter of fact, we're gonna run the whole series. How about that?
Oh shit.
Okay, so
Right.
it begins with this one. You know, it's a little mellow.
I love that so much, Scott.
And then we turn it up one more notch.
And of course, if you look, right, and this is the first time I've noticed, obviously I've seen that video a bunch of times now, right?
Uh-huh.
This is the first time I noticed it. If you look just before, and that second one, just before I get up and sit on the chair, right, you can see this kind of like something eaten grin on Eddie Lugo's face, right?
Mhm.
And now I get it. Now I get it, because he knew what he had just captured on his phone, boy.
Which is this one.
He already knew exactly what he was doing with it.
Yeah.
Which
He
is
already had
this.
the whole plan formulated in the time that it took me to walk across that pool deck.
Yep. And it is none other than my favorite clip right here.
That is priceless. That just makes my heart just flutter with goodness.
Yeah.
And while we're on Valentine's Day, we can't forget about this clip right here. That's right.
She's gonna get you.
We got oh, Magnificent Germany with Darian has made it in. Hello, listening from the
Darion.
Good
¿Cómo
morning.
estamos, Darion?
Yes.
But those videos just go to show you how much of a fantastic time I had with my co-hosts.
We had the best time, and every time I see that Paradise Beach video, I just oh my God, it's just
Yep.
I don't know, it's just wonderful.
And yeah, the booze cruise is going to be no different, except for we're not going to Paradise Beach. We got to find somewhere to be. I'm just saying, I know we got plans for Key West. We need plans for Montego Bay and Grand Cayman if we can dock. Okay. I mean, last time we just passed by Grand Cayman. And so hopefully this time we'll be able to do that.
I mean, the problem with Grand Cayman is it's still a tender port, and unfortunately that water has to be perfect in order to operate those tenders. So.
Otherwise we'll be capsized.
Yep. Yeah, the booze cruise is going to be really fun. But until then, in between time, we will go ahead and let all you lovers go. We know that y'all got things to do, people to see, and places to be.
Because it's hump day.
Because it's hump day, and because, yeah, I think that was it. Not I lost it.
You lost it. Hump
yes,
day.
It is hump day. You know, wait a minute. We got a graphic in for that too.
That goes bananas.
That's right, Hannah. Thank you for keeping us all on track here at the show and in the studio. We thank you guys for coming in. Big heart, big ups for all of everybody who is celebrating today. Celebrate accordingly. Drive safe. If you drink, do not get behind the wheel. Eddie does not have money for bail, so remember that whenever you are traveling tonight. Be safe. We want to see all of you again right here in the chat tomorrow morning, where we might have some after Valentine's Day discussions.
What are we celebrating today?
Hump Day.
Hump day.
Okay. All right.
Yesterday was tacos, man.
Taco Tuesday.
That's right. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming in. We really, really appreciate you guys. Everybody hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Bye.
Bye.